Hey, what's up everyone? This is Starscream 1988 and I'm bringing you another toy review on a G1 Transformer. And this one is Autobot JAZZ. Again, this is another reissue. This is another iconic character, super popular. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that they didn't like him. Maybe they didn't like his character, but definitely like the toy. So it just kind of depends. I mean, you got your comic book fans and your cartoon fans, and you got your toy fans. I personally like all three incarnations, but there you go. So that was his bio. Turn him around. Again, same exact art. That doesn't change. That didn't change, I should say. This is Commemorated Series 5. Very nice art, as always. Kind of open them up there so you can see them. This one here, again, shows you Commemorated Series 4. I already covered 2 out of those 3. The only one I haven't covered is Skywarp yet. For Series 5, I will be covering these 2 guys. But yeah, this is very cool. The only thing, I'm kind of wondering, it's something I didn't mention on the other 2 videos, or the other videos I should say. I can't remember if the original ones had chrome. I do have a book that shows all the original Transformers, so I'll have to kind of check on that. And then his weapons are black, or whatever. Again, very cool vehicle. And this is a Corvette Stingray. Bring them out. Okay, now again, very cool car, rubber tires. The only thing that's kind of funny about them, this is a General Motors car, and as GM goes, their Pontiacs are the only ones that really had that whole Firebird thing going. But hey, that's okay. It is what it is. You can do whatever you want, I guess, in the fiction world. Anyway, so how to transform him? He actually has 2 modes. I'm going to show you flight mode first, and then I'll show you robot mode. Just kind of bring this up here like that, and don't be afraid, it's not gonna break. Bring the hands forward like that again, and that's basically it. There's your flight mode, which is pretty cool. He actually did do this in the cartoon a couple times. This wing's a little loose, but yeah, you just kind of put this close to his body, bring the wings out, and he can fly. It's pretty cool. Now he does come with these weapons here, which were again inside that box there, the brand new ones. This is still part of it. You can kind of put it in flight mode. I think it looks kind of cool. Kind of gives it that, whole thrusters, and so you can fly, do his 360s and whatever not. So there you go. Now you can still, you don't have to do anything else. You can keep him just like this. You can pull here. These are his legs right there. Pull those forward. Okay. Now what's cool about them, and I'll show you on the next video, one of my favorite things with some Transformers, like Rodimus, like not Rodimus, I'm sorry, Hot Rod, and like Prow and stuff like that, I love the waist swivel thing. I just think it's cool. And even with like some of the classes that I just kind of showed you, they kind of do that same feature too, which is pretty cool. I don't know why, I just like it. It's like my thing. Just bring this forward, come over here. I know you won't be able to see it, but there's little tabs there. You can kind of, and they're small, and I got big hands, so you can pull there. Actually, they're in the front too. Sorry, they're right there. Makes it a lot easier. There you go. This is robot mode. Very cool. Almost looks like him. Obviously the eyes are not as noticeable, but you kind of take the gun, and it goes right over the whole hand. And there you go. This is robot mode. So, very cool looking figure. Again, growing up, I never had him. I never purchased him. He has that big back space there, but that's not how you display him, so it doesn't matter. There you go. There's your Autobot JAZZ. Now his incarnation, he's another one that, just like Sideswipe and Sunstreaker and Red Alert, they always keep the same mode. And I guess I should have showed this in the other video, but here's his Classics incarnation. Let me kind of bring this up a little. They didn't change much. It looks exactly the same. Obviously just retrofitted to this new era. Now again, with the Classics line, they didn't have any licensing fees. They didn't want to pay for it. So it looks like a Corvette, but not really. So, I mean, it's the closest thing you're probably going to get to a Corvette without them having to pay for the license. Now, something that I should have showed you was his alternator mode. They kept him as a Corvette. So that's very cool. And I'm really glad that they had done that. And there's his face back there, and that hasn't changed in years. It's still white, red, red. So that's pretty cool. And I apologize, something that I didn't do was, that I was going to mention, was in terms of alternators, I am kind of mad. I mean, maybe they just, I guess they couldn't get Ferrari, but they had to make Sideswipe a Viper, and they made his brother a Viper also, but the GTS version. So I just kind of want to throw that there real quick. So put that back. But again, a very cool toy. This guy, I believe he came out for Takara Encore, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think he's ever come out again. I don't think they've reissued him. They really should, because, you know, there's a lot of kids that might really enjoy him in today's era or whatever. Again, a very cool toy. So again, this was my 5th G1 review. And there's not much more to say. So we'll leave it there, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.